Hey everyone. This has a few important layers, so please listen on. As you may have noticed by now, I have been working on my upcoming event about the secret of navigating uncertainty. So, what I want to share with you today is some things I realized as I was putting out my message about this event. Okay. And it's very, very interesting because as I was putting my message out there, with more and more certainty, some very interesting things happen. First of all, new people appeared that wanted to communicate with me, that wanted to connect with me. And I'm so grateful for that. I mean, it happened because I took action in various ways I wouldn't have taken before, I wouldn't have anticipated before, I would have hesitated before. But also they reciprocated. So I find this amazing. And also many other people distance themselves. So, for example, and this is where it gets interesting, right? For example, in my mailing list, some people massively unsubscribed. Massively. Like, I think I lost maybe like 20 subscribers. I was like, isn't it navigating uncertainty important? And in the past, this would trip me up. But now I'm like, okay, these people obviously don't want to be part of the certainty around what I want to create. So, right, like, why shall I also have them and feel bad that I'm communicating to someone who doesn't want to be there? It's like, when we go at parties, uh, especially when we were younger, and there was someone there we possibly didn't get along very well, or I don't know, maybe you were the person that was getting along fine with everyone. But once in a while, this was the occasion, right? Maybe like in all the years of our life, there have been some occasions like that. Sometimes it's with family. So, and and of course we are adults and we can regulate through that. But that's the thing. That's the point. We have to put ourselves in a space where we have to regulate through that and be fine with it. But we have to do that as a conscious action, right? Our first instinct sometimes is, So yeah, and this is an open party. People can come and go, and it's fine, right? But also, and here we go to the deeper thing. Okay, here we are going a bit deeper now. A couple of the people, and this has to do about possibility, which is a big thing, by the way, when we are navigating uncertainty. If we want to turn uncertainty into certainty, this is a big thing. How we take into consideration possibility. So here is the thing. A couple of people unfollowed in socials, etc., because they disagreed with the language I was using. There were some arguments like, no, nothing can be done about uncertainty, and uncertainty can't be navigated, and blah, blah, blah. And all that stuff, all these basically negative self-talk. And like, I'm fine. Like, if they don't agree, they don't have to come to the event, and that's fine. Point is here, though, is that when there was some language that disagreed with, and this is a universal theme. We've all found ourselves in situations with language we disagree with, right? Who hasn't? Like, I mean, if you are one of those people who haven't found themselves in situations with language they disagree with, please send me a message. I want to hear from you. Like, I really want to know how you do it. I'm very curious. But beyond that, most of us have found ourselves in situations with language that we feel doesn't fit us. And that's common in facilitation, in sessions, right? So the question is, how do we engage with that, right? So one way is to be like, this person says these things like that, and I'm just living. Okay. But the other thing is, when we encounter something we disagree with, and that's so important in the world today. Oh my God. I should have started the video with that. This is so important in the world today. When we encounter something we disagree with, right? There is the space not just for clarity, but for possibility. Like if someone's language is different than my language, because not only they talk about things differently, but also like they tell me about things that I think are impossible. So, right? Yeah, one thing is to say like, oh yeah. This is all dot. And another way to go is, oh, like, hey, maybe there is something there I am ignoring. Maybe there are possibilities there I haven't considered through. And I want to find out about them. And this is a big part of creating new possibilities for us, right? And essentially navigating uncertainty. Basically accepting things that we may disagree with, but also how we separate, right, between things we disagree with and we want to just leave them be and not engage, and things we disagree and we can be like, okay, like I would never go for that, but oh, maybe there is something there. Yeah. How do we do that? I think it's a very central aspect in navigating uncertainty. So that's all. Thank you. See you at the event, those who come. See you at the event.